We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, set!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Shedding the tackle. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Bucs at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Roll, roll, roll! Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Ready, go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Etienne up the middle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
There he goes, right side. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready, They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a handoff running through the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop him for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And what the time has expired on the 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Unlock Ryan! Unlock Ryan! Go!
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. ETN once more. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Throwing on 1st down. Vincent. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
To throw again. Vincent. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Alert! Alert!
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Go!
ETN. is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Back to throw. Vincent. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer 3rd, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
Ready?
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Back to throw now in his own end zone. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Left wing 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
2nd and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
Ready. Hey, press. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Okay, break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tap,
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Ready, ready, ready.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Los Angeles.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. 18, 5 here. Dragon 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And a throw right sideline is complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, Vincent. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Come 19. Come 19. Street. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Vincent. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Vincent. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
37-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hit.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let go.
They'll run with ETN. Runs through the contact. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Vincent. Oh, he had him.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Red. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready, go.
Another tote for Etienne.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
Fights off the defender. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
105 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A give, running right, Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Vincent. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Pulled in at the 24. They'll net only 35 here following a 40-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now they'll audible to something else.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wood. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come 19. Come 19. 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
quickly out wide to Moore. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Caught. It's Ellington. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
To throw on second down. Vincent, screenplay, here's ETN. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Looking to throw. Vincent. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
They're on 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
2nd and 3. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And quickly, they get to the line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Ridge. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurry.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll take this to the 46.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
And they'll go again with ETN.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go check, Panther. Hot it. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go street. 18, hide in.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Seventy Rangers. Warriors 70. Ready.
He's back to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Buccaneers 17.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get it. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All three timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw. Vincent.
They'll get this off to ETN.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Come on.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Check. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Looking to throw. Vincent escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that would be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. Another extra point opportunity here. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock, and they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st and 10.
65 catch. 65 catch. 18, hide in. Drag him 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So I'll bump it back to a 1st and 15. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Bucks, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for L.A., they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.